Our first race of 2025 is just around the corner, and after a breeding season to forget, I've been focusing on getting our team of racing cocks fit for what I hope to be our best season yet. The weather for the last few weeks has been remarkably warm, but we still managed to lose a few yearlings on training tossers, no doubt to the falcons as the birds arrived back in 1s and 2s.
Where have they gone?
Today, it's all about building the team back up for next year, as I'm adding more birds to our young bird loft.
Young birds off darkness. Well, folks, let's get you some sunlight. Some vitamin D.
Don't forget to join the How to Train Your Pigeon Facebook page. Remember to answer all 3 of the questions.
Right, so it's 8:15 in the morning, and today I'm going back down to Cambridge to see Noel Callaghan, who I got some long distance birds from last year, and I've still got a bunch of them. They're yearlings this year, and he's bred me another 6 young birds, so they're ready. He rang me this week, said they're ready to go and pick up, so it's a 2-hour drive there. Just about to go and yeah, get some more birds for the loft, because I don't have a huge amount. I managed to win 4 back for the breeder buyer, 2 of which I bred, 2 of which Sean bred. So we are starting to increase, and obviously we've got the birds from Jane. We are starting to increase the amount of birds that we've got. And one of the reasons we haven't got as many is because normally I get some from Charlie, but Charlie's not been super well recently and he's struggling a little bit to breed the birds, to look after them. So, you know, he's tried, but he's just struggling too much. So, but we've still got a bunch of Charlie's birds here. So hopefully he'll come down and watch the races on a Saturday.
Most of the races in my federation suit sprinting pigeons, especially given I'm one of the shortest flyers. The first race is only 51 miles, and I have to wait until race 5 just to break the 150-mile mark. There's actually only 3 races above 300 miles for my entire old bird season. So, whilst I've already started building a longer distance team of birds, logically, the majority of my racing is sprint-based.
As much effort as you put into making these videos look good, still got to pick up all the dog shit. Everywhere. 7 piles in one night, Rufus. Who else is feeding you?
Today I'm picking up 6 more long distance birds, so in theory I'll have 2 teams for 2 styles of racing.
And as you know, reliable, he's got 7.
He's got 7.
7 national diplomas.
Oh, well, of course, yeah, showed me last time.
What's the number in that one?
This one is C55066.
65. How are you feeling them?
How am I feeling them? Yeah, they're good. More weight than mine. I don't think mine are, I might need to feed mine a little bit more, because I can feel a bit too much breast pain.
That's one thing, I don't care where it gets scattered or not, I have always have the tub after about 10 days, 12 days,
yeah.
The tub up there with them, you know, and then they come out quicker out of the nest with the old ones. And now I haven't fed them this morning because I didn't want them chewing up, but they've obviously had from overnight to feel good on it.
Your birds are very tame. From last year, I remember them just being really quite calm.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because it's not, well, I mean, I don't spend a lot of time in the loft because of the...
Noel races on the South Road, but once raced the North. Now he concentrates his efforts on races out of France. If I want to get more distance racing, I too will probably have to turn to the South Road. Maybe I'll save that for when I have more free time. Back home at the loft, I show Archie the youngsters. Like last year's Callaghan pigeons, we have a selection of birds that he's collected over decades. They all have Marley Westrop blood in them, with descendants of Bricku and Jansen too, though by this point I'll be calling these Callaghans. We've got a nice little blue bar, a tame, friendly red checker, which appears to be characteristic of all the Callaghans. Another black which is equally as nice to handle as the last one. And a mix of checkers to finish off. Oh, 4 degrees. What have we here? Team of racing cocks ready to go training. So the idea with this is getting them into that racing frame of mind, and also I managed to basket these up last night so that I can leave super early this morning. I'm finding actually that training the birds just takes too much time in the morning, especially when you're working. By the time you've got them basketed and loaded and sorted out, so what I've decided to do, and then waiting for them to come back. So what I've done is I haven't fed them last night, because normally they'd get something to eat after their afternoon exercise, and so I'm basically treating today like a race day for them. Hopefully they're hungry and they're ready to come straight back, which will save me time waiting for them all to get in. I'm going to put the clock on and we'll be able to see who is looking like they're going to be sent to the race next weekend. It's only a short one, Weatherby, so it's not far. Oh my god, my back. That basket's very similar to the racing crates that they're in on a race day. So by putting them in there today, it sort of simulates what it's going to be like on race day. And then obviously these are old birds and yearlings, so they've all been in the crates before. It's nothing new for them, but they haven't been in them for 8 months, 9 months, or whatever it is. You know, it gets them used to the drinker and sharing such a small space with other birds overnight. Oh, they're very light, aren't they? Oh shit, yeah, I gotta take the drinkers off. Put it back down. It's great that the family show an interest in the pigeons and will always spring into action to help out. The price? Well, one of my youngest, Jasper, is what we call a talker.
So like, if you get a big truck with a massive trailer, you could go around the town every single like 2 days to go train other people's birds, and it costs a bit of money to train them. And then like we could get another one, and then me and Mummy could go train the birds, and like we could all go train the birds.
There's a couple of problems with that. One is I don't want to be driving all the time. Like, I hate driving really. Especially, I mean, look here, look, we've got a digger in front of us. Look, this is the problem with driving in the UK. All of the birds up and away for a 34-mile trainer, and we're quickly back on the road to race them home. Right, so we're back. We let them go at 9 o'clock. It's 32 miles into a headwind, and it's been 49 minutes. So, too late now, I'm back. Archie was meant to be watching them back, but he was laid on the sofa watching TV. There were 2 batches of birds that came a few minutes apart. The rest spent the whole day working their way back in singles. Not a great chuck by all accounts. But it's early in the season and there's time yet to get them firing on all cylinders.